You invited the Joker here before.
Why?
Hey, don't give me the bat stare. It's a podcast, man. I invite everyone.
You realize that kind of choice has consequences.
Hey, come on. This is a show, man. People want the drama, the danger, the what if Batman and Joker end up in the same Zoom call moment. So you think it's just a show.
Welcome back to BigfootFlix, the only show where the host is blurrier than the truth. Today's guest, the Dark Knight himself, Batman.
Relax, man. You don't have to fight crime here. Just fight my attention span. Trust me, it's way tougher than the Joker.
You know, Bigfoot, I don't do interviews, especially with friends, because their expectations of me will change.
Man, you're overthinking it. I invited you here because people want to hear you, not grade you. This ain't an interrogation. It's just two dudes and a couple microphones.
So, two dudes and a couple microphones, yeah, that's not usually my scene. But fine, I'll play along. Just understand if I got carried away.
Hold up. When I sent you that podcast invite, did you actually read it? Or did Alfred RSVP for you?
First of all, I don't check email. Too many leaks. Too many eyes. If someone needs me, they know how to find me.
You're telling me the world's greatest detective couldn't detect my email invite?
Oh, Alfred signed me up.
Wow, legend. Your butler has better PR skills than you, bro. Honestly, Alfred should have been the one in the cape. Real talk, Batman. You're loaded, right? Like billionaire with a B?
My resources allow me to fight crime effectively.
Bro, that's billionaire speak for I buy Batmobiles instead of yachts. Next thing you'll tell me is the Batcave has valet parking. I don't need yachts. They're impractical. Crime doesn't happen on open water. We are not in water world. Dude, you're the only rich guy in history who looked at a private island and said, nah, I'll take a cave. Yeah, I just think that the cave is secure and it has bats. Fear is a weapon, and they remind me why I chose it.
Whoa, dude, you are just out of your character. I like this. Typical of Batman, by the way. Wait, okay, I've got to stay in character by now. Oh.
Well, I think there seems to be something wrong with your vocal cords, dude. I have Fisherman's Friend if you need it.
Well, apparently I'll have to spend hundreds of millions to repair my image after this. Thanks to you, Bigfoot.
If I had your money, I'd build a treehouse with Wi-Fi, Netflix, and a fridge that dispenses beef jerky.
That sounds undisciplined. That's a cryptid mindset. Billionaires don't have the luxury of wasting focus.
Excuse me, Batman. Jerky is discipline. You think I wrestle elk barehanded just for fun? No, sir. That's training fuel.
You mistake recklessness for discipline. But sometimes we all need that typical of friends.
All right, Dark Knight, real question. Just how rich are you? Like, scale of gold toilet to a owning the moon rich?
My financial situation is classified. I've learned from past wounds. Even my parents only showed me their diamonds.
Come on. I'm not asking for your PIN number. You know, like rich enough to buy Canada or just owning 3 Costcos.
Enough to build what Gotham needs. Every dollar is a weapon, and I don't waste mine on comfort when the city bleeds.
Dude, that's not an answer. That's billionaire poetry. Give me a number. 10 zeros? 12? Why are you so obsessed with those numbers? You should be interested in how many villains fell. That is for later, dude. I need to know how many elk jerky dispensers I could buy if I were Bruce Wayne.
Net worth means nothing if you can't use it for a purpose. Money sitting idle is just numbers on a screen. Justice demands it be turned into action.
He definitely just dodged the question, folks. Translation: I could buy the forest, but don't tell anyone.
Wealth isn't power unless it serves a purpose. If all you do is hoard it, the forest dies, the city rots, and you end up surrounded by numbers that can't save anyone.
Wise answer. All right, Bat Bro, level with me. What's your #1 money tip? Like, how do I go from Forest Cryptid to Forbes cover model?
So control your spending, and discipline is wealth. If you can't master your impulses, you'll always be poor.
You're saying fewer jerky splurges, more savings? Dang, that cuts deep.
Yeah. Invest in tools, not toys. Every dollar should serve your mission.
Okay, dude, but what if my mission is toys? Like a 12-foot water slide between redwoods. Tell me that's not heroic in its own way. Your mission is doomed because a hero without focus becomes a liability. But the other side, I still don't deserve that name.
Man, even your financial advice sounds like a horror story.
Build a foundation before you build a fortress. Assets before luxuries.
So, assets before luxuries.
Got it. I'll trademark that on a t-shirt and make millions.
Well, yes, that's the best of you, Bigfoot. Now you've got a billionaire's mindset. Fun fact say, now that Tony Stark kicked the bucket, that makes you the richest man on Earth. Congrats, Brucey boy. Well, death isn't a competition. Stark's wealth doesn't make me proud, it makes me cautious.
Only you could turn being the richest guy alive into a funeral speech.
Money without responsibility is chaos. Stark knew that. So do I.
And yet, only one of you thought of building a suit with cup holders, dude. Priorities, Batman. Hydration saves lives, too.
Distraction in battle could cost lives. Comfort has no place in war. The moment you prioritize convenience over survival, you've already lost.
All right, dude, spill the tea. Superman. Is he really that nice, or is it like a Midwestern customer service act?
It's genuine. Clark believes people can be better, and somehow he makes them try. That's his greatest strength. More than flight, more than power.
Well, I got it. The guy looks like he'd help you move a couch and bake you a pie at the same time. What about Wonder Woman?
She doesn't. Diana challenges me in ways others can't. She doesn't fear the silence, and she won't let me hide behind it.
Okay, dude, real talk. Who's throwing the best superhero parties? My money's on Aquaman. That guy looks wild. Oh, come on, Bigfoot. I don't do parties. I'm afraid distractions breed vulnerability. All right, dude, if you don't party, what do you even do for fun? Don't tell me it's push-ups in the cave.
Discipline isn't punishment, Bigfoot. I train because Gotham demands it.
So you really just work out in a cave, huh? I mean, I usually climb trees for fun, dude.
Climbing trees isn't the same as training. Discipline is structure, not chaos, but you had to differentiate that.
Got it, man. Maybe. But it keeps me in shape. And the view's better than a cave ceiling.
I guess that is pretty good, Bigfoot, but I prefer to go straight to the gym to be more focused and maintain a workout vibe.
All right, time out. You gotta stop lecturing me, dude. This is a podcast, not Bat University.
Well, that's how I talk. But I guess I'll break my character a little this time.
Loosen it up, dude. Let's talk normally for once. Like, what's your go-to snack when you're not brooding in the cave?
Black coffee?
No sugar, no cream, just trauma in a cup. It works.
All right, man, let's just chill talk for a second. People keep asking me, what's up with you and the Joker? It's complicated. He's dangerous, and I can't let that go unchecked. He also never stopped testing me.
The internet thinks you and Joker are BFFs.
Let me be clear. He's not a friend. He's an obsession.
Yeah.
And it's entirely his, not mine.
So here's the only one keeping score, huh? Man, talk about one-sided drama. You must get tired of him always trying to steal the spotlight.
He thrives on attention. That's why I don't give him more than necessary. So the Batmobile, it's more than just a car, right? It's got all those gadgets.
Yeah.
It's a symbol. Quiet, durable. That's enough. You climb trees for exercise, right? How do you get down safely?
Forest landings are an art form, dude. Beats grapnels any day.
So you've been asking me about my life. Let me ask, why stay hidden in the forest when you could live openly?
Well, because mystery pays the bills, dude. I go public, I'm just a tall, hairy guy eating berries on camera.
Branding. Visibility means control, how people see you, how they react. It can protect you, or it can make you a target. Dude, you just made my berry eating sound like a Fortune 500 strategy.
Everything is strategy.
Guess we're both running on mystery fuel. Me with berries and campfire smoke, you with caffeine and unresolved childhood issues.
You invited the Joker here before.
Why?
You realize that kind of choice has consequences.
Hey, don't give me the bat stare. It's a podcast, man. I invite everyone. I had a goat once. Joker just happened to be, louder.
Louder is dangerous. The more noise you make, the easier it is for enemies to track you, and the harder it is to hear what really matters.
Or ratings, depending on how you see it. Relax, I got a hairy eye on him, dude. Besides, who's gonna out-crazy me on my own show?
Invited the Joker here before. That's not a harmless stunt, it's giving him a stage. I didn't roll out a red carpet, dude. I just didn't bolt the door. People tune in for sparks, not silence.
Chaos doesn't stay in one room. It bleeds out. You're playing with fire.
Maybe, But sometimes putting fire on air is the only way people see the smoke.
So you think it's just a show. But giving him a microphone, you're amplifying a threat. He thrives on attention.
Come on, it's not like he hacked the studio. I got control here.
No, you don't. The moment you let him in, control is gone. He decides the rules, not you.
You make it sound like I should have frisked him at the door. Honestly, I don't think my arms are long enough for that circus.
You should have never opened the door. Chaos doesn't need an invitation. It only needs a crack.
Hey, come on. This is a show, man. People want the drama, the danger, the what if Batman and Joker end up in the same Zoom call moment? That moment isn't entertainment. It's escalation. Give him a stage, and he's already testing limits.
You really think he'd pull something here? On air. With him, always assume yes.
Yeah.
That's why he smiles.
All right, I get it. Some folks play for laughs, but Joker, he plays for keeps. I won't hand him the mic again.
Keep it that way. Some doors, once opened, don't close so easily. And when they do, it's usually on someone's hand.
All right, folks, that's a wrap. Before Batman files a noise complaint.
I don't file complaints. I end them.
Fine. No more clowns on the guest list, unless it's me after 3 espressos. Then I'm basically juggling pine cones and laughing at tree bark.
All right, folks, that's a wrap. Stay weird, stay curious, and don't invite clowns to the party.